Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel TechnoDBA. This channel is created for DBAs to gain the knowledge and learn to perform day-to-day activities. So in today's video, we will discuss about Oracle Restore Point. Oracle Restore Point is very important concept in Oracle. So whenever you want to restore a database to certain point in time, so you can have that restore point created and then you can make use of that one. We will discuss some details about it. Restore point plays important role in restore and recovery scenarios. So basically, it stores the database at certain point in time. Okay, restore point is said to be point in the database which is associated with its timestamp or the SCN of the database. Okay, a restore point can be used to flash back a table or a whole database to certain point. Okay, various RMAN operations uses this restore point technique. So there can be a 2048 restore points in the database, provided you have enough uh, space to store these flashback logs. Flashback log is something like when you create a restore point, it will save some logs at some disk or some tape. So you need enough space to store that flashback logs. And regarding the name of the restore point, it can be up to 128 characters. Now there are two main requirements for the restore point to be created or to be used. So database must have this FRA area defined that can be defined using some parameter. We'll see that parameter next slide. And database must be in archive log mode. Okay. And this is something related to grants. So for normal restore point, you just need these many grants, and for guaranteed restore point, you just need this sysdbs, sysbackup, and sysdg. And to view and to use the restore point for any other user other than system or sys, you need these grants assigned to the user. Okay. And regarding the types of the restore point, there are two types of restore point. One is a guaranteed restore point, and other is a normal restore point. So there is one parameter defined in parameter file, a DB flashback retention target. So it can be used to manipulate the restore point. Okay, I mean it can be used to define the restore point. So whatever may be the DB flashback retention target, guarantee restore point always stays there, and you need to drop it explicitly if activity is completed or it is no longer required, and it never ages out. Okay, and in case of normal restore point, it is as per the DB flashback retention target parameter. Suppose it is mentioned as 7 days, then it will ages out after 7 days, and it can be dropped explicitly as well. Suppose that is a 7 days and you are done with your activity in 2 days, then you can simply go ahead and drop that normal restore point as well. So we'll see, we'll create some restore points and see what parameters we need to restore. So basically I'm going to take some one example of creating a restore point. Okay, all right, I'll just log into my database, and first thing we'll see lies if it is in archive log or not. Okay, so we can see that it is in archive log mode. So we are good with first the requirement, like it should be in archive log mode. So second point is like it should have some FRA defined. Okay, so that can be checked using this parameter. Okay, show parameter is size and test. Okay, so DB recovery file list is not defined, so we need to define it. Then we need to change the size as well. Okay, we'll do that. So this is how we can set alter system set DB recovery file list and then location. This is done. You don't need to bounce the database for changing these parameters. Okay, I don't have enough space on my system, so I'm just keeping it as 200 M. So I'll check whether it is changed or not. This is 200 M set, and this is a, yeah, this is set to our desired location. So we are done with two basic requirements. So we'll check whether we have any already existing restore point in the database or not. Okay, there is a no restore point. You can instead of this whole query, you can just do select star from with all restore point. That was just formatted query. Okay, all right. So now this is the command to restore point creating a restore point. Create restore point, then restore point name. You can give anything up to 128 characters. So you can define the time where you have created. So it is better to define time and date whenever you create it, so that it will be easy to track down the. You can create multiple restore points as well. Okay. And other thing is like we need to check whether this flashback is on or not. Select flashback on from $3 database. So it is a set off, so I need to change it. Okay, alter database flashback on. All right, this has been enabled. Without enabling this flashback logs, you won't be able to generate flashback logs, and it won't be allowed to create this restore point as well. Okay, so this is the command. So I'm just creating a guaranteed restore point. All right, so I'll check it now whether it got created or not. So you can see the restore point is created, name and when it was created, the exact time it will give in seconds as well. So whether it is guaranteed or not, it will say yes or no. And the current size, okay, it's very minimum. All right, so here we have create a restore point. Now I'm just going to drop it. I don't need that restore point. So before dropping, I'll tell you something like you just create anything here, and then you can restore back database to this point in time. So everything before this is saved in this restore point, and you can do whatever you can in the database. Okay. Now I'll drop this restore point. So the restore point is dropped. You can check here as well. No restore point. And after this dropping the restore point, you need to turn off this flashback so that it will clear the logs. All right. Yeah, that's it for the restore point, guys. In next video, I'll just give some example of creating a table and then dropping it, and then again putting again recovering that database using this restore point. So please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.